officially made it to California. Over the past 4 weeks, we've hit the road on a journey from Georgia to California in hopes of spending the Thanksgiving holiday with our family. So far, this adventure has taught us a lot about full-time RVing and has prepared us for our next adventure. From a broken slide, JC mixing up the gray tank and the black tank, to a flat tire in Arizona. But as we wrap up the Thanksgiving holiday, we head north to Central Oregon, then on to Washington, in hopes of taking the long-anticipated journey down the Pacific Coast Highway. I hope you will stick around and watch how this adventure unfolds. If it is anything like the trip across the United States, it will be well worth it. Well, we've officially made it to California. The land of
expensive fuel.
Beauty. It's just utter beauty.
In the middle of nowhere.
We are in the middle of nowhere, buddy.
Alright, let's get all our complaining about California all out of us here in the next 30 seconds. Put a timer on the clock. Alright, any complaints, anything we're not looking forward to, we can say it now. Ready, set, go.
Homeless people.
Expensive gas and taxes. Road condition. The people, unfriendly.
What about your nicotine?
No nicotine. You can't have flavored nicotine.
I think you have more than I have.
Law enforcement can't do anything about anything.
Dips. Careful.
Drugs.
Getting drunk.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
That goes hand
Time's
in hand,
up.
I guess.
Got it all out of our system. Anyways, yeah, it's excited to be here. Excited for Thanksgiving. Excited to see some family and friends that we haven't seen in a long time. And we're excited to make a full circle.
Yeah.
I've driven this drive now, coast to coast, 3 times this year.
It is only my second time. I'm kind of excited to see California in a different point of view because we grew up here and we lived here for a long time, and it's gonna be kind of refreshing to see it in a different viewpoint. So now we're officially traveling and we're officially just visiting. So I think that maybe we'll be able to see it from a different point of view, and I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I think the point of view I'm going to see it as is a complete tourist, a great place to visit, not a great place to live.
Yeah.
I'd move back to certain areas. You know, kind of yacht outside Pebble Beach.
Who wouldn't?
South Lake Tahoe would be good. I could do that winter, summertime.
On the Nevada side, though.
No, I can do it on either side. Doesn't matter. San Diego, somewhere on the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, could do that. But excited to be here.
Don't get us wrong, because we can make anywhere home and be happy.
Yeah, even side of the road, as we've proved here the last few weeks.
So it doesn't matter where you are in the world.
As long as we're all together, right, Chase? Over the next few days, we spent time with our family and friends. We celebrated Thanksgiving, but also we picked up a few things that we had ordered for the RV and the truck. More on that later. We'll go into full detail in future episodes of all the accessories and things that we might need for this full-time RV life. Now, after the holiday, we packed up, loaded up the rig, and took off, headed north on I-5 through California to Eugene, Oregon, where we celebrated Chase's birthday. So as we made it to Eugene, Oregon, we don't really know where we're going to stay. We're pulling up to a county-run campsite, I believe. Yeah. That's called, I don't remember, Lane County Park, as I'm passing the sign. We're going to see if they have any availability. It was one of the cheaper options. And the reason why we need to stay at a campsite is because we've got some like trailer repairs to do.
Turn left onto Armitage Park Road, then turn right onto Armitage Park Loop 1 Road.
And we'll be able to like test things there. So that's where we're headed.
You're good to go. You move forward. Stop. Woo. Go backwards, please. Our yellow thing just shot everywhere. A little bit more backwards. I'm gonna grab the pieces. Thank you.
I see this now.
So before we installed LevelMate Pro, we would go through this routine between Caitlin and I would yell from the front hitch, and she was inside the trailer telling me if it was a level or not. And we would play this game of this screaming match of, is it level yet? No, a little bit more. Nope, too far. Nope, not good enough. And now we have this, which it's a little, here, I'll show you. So this connects to this beautiful Bluetooth device that we predetermined. Okay, it's right here. Okay, see that? So what we did one last screaming match of, is it level, is it not level, adjust the level, and then once it was level, we installed this LevelMate Pro, which you can buy on Amazon for like $100, and it tells you if the trailer's level left to right and front to rear. So when we unhook, now it's no longer running around with a stupid level in our hands and screaming at each other. Now we just get to use this. So we're gonna use this to level the front and rear. So Kate, tell me when we're level.
1.25, 1.0, 0.75, 0.5, 0.25, and level.
See? We're off. Look at that. All green. 0. I mean, this puppy, she's level. No doors when you open them up are gonna just fly out. The fridge is gonna work properly. We're gonna be able to be in our bed nice and level, which is, you know, pretty important. Because last night we were unlevel and I was sleeping on like this, and Kaylin was, you know, uphill and I was downhill, and Chase was just giggling. So highly recommend it. And if you do want to get this product, we have it below in our Amazon store that allows you to kind of purchase the things that we've purchased that have worked for us, which this will save a marriage, okay? This will make this more enjoyable, I promise you. This process used to take us 15 minutes, and now it takes us about 5. And 10 of those minutes were like just, you know, calling lawyers. I'm just kidding. All right, we made it to Eugene. We've fully set up the trailer, which I'm excited about. What we're most excited about, it's Chase's birthday. He's turning 5. Chase, when we're living on the road, like, how did you get all these presents here?
Because I've been really good, and I think I deserve them.
Yes, Chase is turning 5 and he thinks he deserves them, which I quite honestly agree. We've given him some pretty cool experiences, but birthdays are pretty special, and this is like one of the first birthdays you've gotten to really appreciate.
This morning, he woke up and saw all these presents, and he was super excited, and he looked at us and he's like, do you know what my favorite thing about my birthday is? And I was like, okay. I was expecting, you know, presents. He said the favorite thing about his birthday was us being together as a family, and that was really cool to hear.
You ready to open some presents?
Yeah, this one.
It fell?
Like there's a down tree right there.
It wasn't downed earlier.
I think so.
Not sure if it's just.
It just fell super slow.
Yeah.
It's pretty windy, and I think it just fell over. That would suck. Going to the JC. Oh, you know. Fucking tree fell on him. Well, we're off. We've avoided one disaster when the tree fell last night and nearly missed our trailer, which I never thought would be like that never went through my head. But here nor there, we found a dry activity to do here in Eugene, Oregon. We were going to run down to the football field, run a couple plays, but in typical Oregon northwestern weather, it hasn't stopped raining in the last 24 hours. Which is, you know, for people who live in the rain, we don't actually own an umbrella, which is a problem.
We do.
Not yet, at least, because that's next on the list to buy. So yeah, we are venturing out in the rain. We're going to try to stay as dry as possible. And we are going to a basketball game. They're playing Michigan. There we go.
Oregon versus Michigan.
Oregon versus Michigan.
Chase, you excited about your first basketball game?
Uh-huh.
Who are you rooting for?
I don't know.
Oregon.
Oregon.
Origamis. Quite honestly, it's pretty cool.
I thought it was so much fun.
You know, it I don't know. And to be quite honest with you, is this person okay?
Ask.
Yeah.
Do you guys need any help?
No, thank you, though.
Okay.
But it was good. I thought it was super fun. Oregon University. Oh my gosh. Like I'd been to that same stadium probably, you know, a long time ago, 20 years ago. And it wasn't that stadium. It was not that nice. It looked like a really tall high school stadium.
Yeah.
And it was loud and wood, and now it's like this massive place. And you can really see what, you know, great athletics brings a lot of money. Like the campus alone is just absolutely incredible.
It is a cool campus.
Everything's super new. Everything is decked out in Nike, you know.
You got free Nike shirts.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, stuff like that. And I was shocked on the like the concessions. We're not, you know, I didn't really know what to expect. I mean, parking was $10. Each of our tickets were $5 to get into the game, and then they had some special where it was like $2 hot dogs, and you got a free cup, and you know, just it was very inexpensive to have an activity like this. Thought it was, you know, now if we would have gone to the Oregon football game, that would have been way more expensive. But I think it was a cool experience.
Yeah, I think it was a great experience. I think we all had fun, and it was fun. It was all in all a great experience. The seats were really cool too. I think that that row was ideal for Chase. So
I will say, to quote Caitlin, at one point in time, Caitlin said, "I think I could play," because both teams were struggling with layups.
Oh my gosh! I mean, at a college level, I feel like you should at least know how to shoot a free throw and a basic layup. And there was a long stretch in this game where neither were happening on either team. So
it's true. After the Oregon Ducks game, we packed up the RV and headed north. We took I-5 straight from Eugene, Oregon, all the way to Tacoma, Washington, where we found a cool little harvest house to camp for the night. All right. Say good morning, Chase.
Good morning.
We are just spent the night at a harvest host, and it rained on us a little bit, but we've had a small change of plans. Unfortunately, our laptop won't turn on, which is concerning because, well, we use our laptop to edit these videos. So we're gonna have to head to an Apple store to get everything situated. But in the meantime, we gotta pick everything up. So Chase is gonna help me pick everything up. What do you?
We're going to test the laptop today and see if it just got us a day off.
No, we tested it, and sure enough, it still doesn't work. So, yeah.
keep going forward. Keep going forward. All right, stop.
I don't technically know where we stayed at last night. Somewhere in Tacoma near oil refineries and boats and back alleys.
Dumpsters.
The harvest host is kind of a roll of the dice, to say the least. We like to contribute to harvest host because we understand that they're small businesses, but this one, like, it wasn't the southern hospitality that we're used to say the least.
Just wasn't the warmest welcome, which so they were more than accommodating. They park out back.
Yeah,
that's it.
Go
that's
park
the
in the alley.
That we got. They did say, because I called them again and I went and walked around because we went out back and it's just an alley full of dumpsters. No signs anywhere. The only signs we saw were like cameras unused, you're being videoed. So that for one kind of alerts us.
Made us nervous.
There might be thefts or stuff going on in the area. But once I called again, the lady working inside said, no, go ahead and park back there, or if you feel more comfortable, you can come into the front parking lot in front of the business. So we tried to do that. And the front parking lot along the stone wall, like she suggested.
Look at the bay.
Oh, that's beautiful. The trailer was like this. There was going to be absolutely no way to get anywhere near level for the night, and it just wasn't going to work. So we pulled back into the back alley, and we pulled up on 4 or 5 blocks and made it.
We were 5 inches off the ground, which is always, like, if you had a self-leveling rig, it would be no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a larger rig, it would probably be no big deal. And to be honest with you, like, it's actually kind of a cool spot. Like, you're in a really nice neighborhood on the bay. Like, it's really cool if you could spend some time here. And if it's not, typical Washington weather, I would recommend going. It just wasn't the warm welcoming that we've been used to.
And maybe that's our problem. Maybe we're just a little too spoiled, you know? We like that.
I mean, Mississippi, Texas, Florida type kind of hosts. I don't know. Maybe it's a culture thing. I don't know. And maybe, if I was an employee at one of these places, I could care less.
It's true.
Like, oh yeah, we harvest house, great. Yeah, go ahead, park in the back.
And the person that we were supposed to talk to was not there yesterday at all. So maybe that had something to do with it. But it provided a safe spot to stay.
Yes, it felt very safe. It was well lit, which is refreshing, and then also it wasn't too difficult to get our rig in and out of it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not perfectly flat. It's not, these big wide corners. I don't think a 40, 50 foot rig should be pulled in there, but if you got if you've got an RV, if you've got a van, you're doing van life, if you're pulling a trailer or fifth wheel, I don't think it would be the worst spot to stay in.
No.
And if you've got some time, like, it is right on the bay, like, it is pretty cool. Do you think they're going to be able to fix our computer?
I hope so.
Me too. Pretty cool store though, huh?
Yeah.
So they're took our computer into the back room to unplug it and reset the battery, which is never a good sign. It seems like the overall cause of the problem with the computer is, well, the Apple guru described it as bad luck. There's no particular reason why this happened to us or the computer. There's no damage. There's no any indication why our MacBook Pro decided to just stop working, which is frustrating. But hopefully he can get it reset or fixed. So the news update on the computer is my backpack's a little lighter. And the reason is because, well, we don't have our computer anymore. Apple graciously agreed to send it out to have it repaired, which is great news because it saved us about $2,000 on a new computer if it comes back.
And saved us on the repair.
And saved us on the repair, which was going to be about $800. The bad news is our next vlog is going to be edited on Caitlin's computer, which is iMovie, which I haven't used in years, like so many years. But that's a small problem. The larger problem is now we're in Seattle for the next 6 days, which I'm thankful that we made the decision to come up here, because if we didn't, we probably wouldn't get our computer fixed, and then we would be stuck somewhere in the middle of Oregon instead of Seattle. But it's gonna slow us down and make us speed up, to say the least, because we were supposed to be on the Pacific Coast Highway in the next day or two, and now we get to wait until the 10th until our computer gets back. So I'm just trusting the process. Just trusting the process, because now, I mean, I don't know what that's going to lead us, but it's going to lead us to be in Seattle for much longer.